During dating, what's more important? Weight to men or height to women? Explain.
What's more important, weight to men, height to women? I definitely think height to women. Definitely. I mean, weight to men. Wait, we give y'all some room to work with. You know, we give y'all some room to work with. If you got a little gut, as long as you got a big old butt, we definitely not really gonna be pressing it. But height is finite. Height, absolutely. You there, you here. If you this tall, you always gonna be this tall.
That's what I was about to say.
And women equate height to safety. Even if the dude is tough, he can throw hands, but he's short. A lot of time he gonna get looked over because he not reaching those requirements that the woman have.
Let's get that bag.
But that is very true.
10 feet.
Does height matter?
Of course.
So what's a good height for you?
Well, I'm tall, so I need at least 6'1".
So like abs don't matter? I have abs.
I mean, it's nice, but
So like I can get your number with my abs?
no,
Why?
you need a few more inches.
Today, we're on the street and we're asking girls, does height matter? How tall are you?
5'4".
5'4", so anything over 5'4" is okay?
No.
What do you mean no?
6 foot or taller.
But you're only 5'4".
So add 8 inches to that and you're good.
How tall do you think I am?
6 foot.
I'm 6'1", yeah. Okay, so they have to be at least this tall to ride.
Yes. It depends how much money the guy has.
For a guy.
Taller than me, just taller when I'm wearing heels.
How many inches are the heels?
Like 3.
So how tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
5'3",
So at least 5'7".
But that's 3 plus 1, so now it's 4
Yeah,
inches.
just like a little bit taller, not the same height, but like at least an inch taller.
So same height is no good.
Oh
no
no,
go.
no. My short boyfriend over there is just.
He doesn't look short. You want to be in here? He looks good. No, this is good. This is good. You see? It's possible. Look at this guy. Look at this handsome couple. It's possible.
Don't no girl want to be bigger than the guy though. Like he don't have to be really tall. I usually get tall ones, but I don't want to be taller than him. Like I don't want to look down at a man at all for no reason.
Tall than them in flats or taller than them in heels?
Both.
How tall are you?
Yeah, how tall are you?
I'm 5'3.5".
Oh, okay. Well,
With
yeah.
5'9" with the soul of a 6'4" nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Usually
Yeah,
like
no, that's fair.
5'9"
That's
and
fair.
up, like I'm still good.
Shit, 5'5" and up, you still good.
All right, Viv, since you're already talking, man, go ahead, man. You sound like you might be a top tier guy to some of the ladies. What does a top tier guy possess in your opinion? And I'm coming to you next, Rain. Did you see the clip? Okay. Kelly, you want to send her the clip? Better yet, I'm gonna put it in the back chat. I'll put it in the back chat for you. You take a look at it. Go ahead, Viz.
Yeah, just like Calvin spoke on that. We talked about this yesterday. Everything that he named off are things that honestly is irrelevant. You can be 6 foot, making 6 figures, and be a lame, or the woman thinks you a lame. As soon as you start talking, you didn't talk yourself out the pussy. You know, this is all things that in my opinion, men that don't have a mouthpiece, they don't have morals or any values, they don't have any character. All they can go off of is this. You know, I'm 6 foot and I drive a Benz. You know, but once you start talking, don't nobody like you. Your breath stink. You know, whatever. So I think that when we step away from that and really point out the factors that character is everything, values is everything, your morals is everything. How do you treat people? How do you treat you know, the janitor? How do you treat the valet? How do you treat the waitress? You know, these are the things that matter, and that most people actually care about. So if you walk around with that type of energy, nobody gonna fuck with you, and anybody that do, they only gonna use you because that's what you leading with. So I would say, yeah, those are the definitions of a top tier man, and it can vary from person to person, because you might have a sexy red that's what she want. You know, she want a nigga that walk around in a poo shiesty, that got a burner on them. You know, and there's some women that they don't even want to be around that. So it varies from person to person, but I think overall, what most women look for, or more what most people would call a top tier man, are those things that we name, especially a family man. People in general respect men that take care of their family. Even if you don't have your own children, how do you take care of the people that surround you? You know, how do you take care of your crew? How do you interact with them? These are all factors that's extremely important, because when you don't have the money and you broke your leg or something, you know, your leg get cut off, and now you only 6 foot on one side.
What?
Then what? You know, where you stand now?
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip back, and then we'll go ahead and get back to it.
Women just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
You believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4", only about what? 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year, and I'm black at that if you add that on. So just if we're speaking about those figures, the things that women are attracted to, no, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'll let you do the math.
Hold on, before we go, what's your math saying?
The conversation and the words that are coming out of the mouth of someone like you, I would never consider top tier. A top tier man is also a man that is extremely desirable by way of his character. A top tier man is a man who displays a certain level of intellect that allows him to consider other people. A top tier man, they lead with love, not with dictatorship, right? They don't want to control their woman. They want to gently lead their woman. A top tier man creates space for a woman to feel good about herself. A top tier man supports the dreams and the ideas of a woman. A top tier man prioritizes a woman. A top tier man is in leadership and working as hard as he is to give the woman the life of her dream.
And with all that stuff that you just said, that was just womanese talk.
Womanese is also 6'4", black, attractive. I don't know too many women in my circle who desire a 6'4" man still wearing braids.
Yeah, I do want to clarify. She was talking womanese for sure.
What? Braids comment.
Yeah, I can't say that on the braids, but no, she was definitely talking womanese talk, in which I understand. But I think instead of saying all of those things for a woman, how do you do that not only for yourself, but again, all of the people that surround you?
Okay. Allie, I'm gonna go to you, and I'll come back to you.
I think that plays into a top tier man, I believe, has to, in general, have a good head on his shoulders and have a fantastic sense of direction, whatever that may look like. Everyone's definition of beauty is different. All of those variables aside, he has to have that, in his faith and his emotions. And it all boils down to, if he has a good head on his shoulders and a good sense of direction, then his ability to manage a household, which includes really, wife, kids, so on and so forth, it'll all come together. So in my opinion, that is a top tier man, because quite frankly, I've met a lot of men who make over 100 bands a year that are over 6 foot that are stone cold idiots. They can make that much money, but then they'll be at happy hour every night blowing it. You know what I mean? No, that's not what it is, because that shows he doesn't have a good sense of direction, versus the other guys who get off work, who do make over 100 bands a year, who aren't doing that, who are trying to build something, because that will boil down to a relationship that can be an ultimate powerhouse, whatever that may look like for that relationship. So to me, that's a top tier man, because he will be able to produce that if he has those two qualities.
Okay.